Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is MrNJersey and this is your best place to find all your Stormworks related content. From weekly updates to build series to the best workshop creations and much more. Now in this video we're back with part 1 of the final of the Riverboat challenge. Now 2 weeks ago I challenged you, the community, to build a small multi-purpose riverboat here in Stormworks. Well, fast forward to 2 weeks and we've seen over 120 submissions for this challenge. I can't believe it. We've seen everything from houseboats to fishing boats and much more. And finally, where we are in this video, where we're seeing the first 5 of those top 10 creations that were voted for, and we're going to test them out in this video. But before we get started, if you're enjoying these videos, hit that like and subscribe button and don't forget the little bell icon to be notified of my upcoming content as soon as it gets posted. And while you're watching, let me know your thoughts in the comments below and what else you'd like to see in any of my future videos. So with that said, let's get straight into it and get started with this video. And kicking off with the first creation, we have the Tugboat by Axel. Now this looks really nice. I really like how this is designed. The whole, it looks really good. It seems like it's got a ton of control surfaces underneath there, but it's got a really nice stance to it. It looks like it's highly detailed. Let's go and jump on the back here and see what we got going on. So we have a nice nice stern here at the back, quite nice and flat and open, very reminiscent of a tugboat. We have some like tie-off points here. We have some rails, some maggles, so you can get some cargo on the back. We also have some winches and looks like some deck lights and connectors and things like that. We also have a refueling system there on either side, and I'm guessing the main bridge, and the front looks like another connector with a winch on it, a fire cannon and some more tie-off points, and also a electric connector at the front. Nothing really at the top, so let's go and jump in and see what we got going on. Oops, that was quick. Okay, we need to press it and we get inside. So we have a deck operation, so we have a crane. Oh, we have a crane? Oh, okay, so that I'm guessing is the crane, that big arm. Interesting. So I'm guessing nothing really works. I think we need some power for everything. I think we need some power for everything. So let's go and see if we can get some power. So let's walk down. A lovely interior. Seems like we have a little TV with a TV channel. So weather channel is 0 and video receiver is 1. We got some beds over here. We have a little cooking station, an equipment room. And this, I'm guessing, is our room lights, light breaker, winches, Wi-Fi, hydraulics, comm-nav, auxiliary no, main circuit breaker. Great, that's what we needed, I think, to make everything work. So now we should be able to move the crane boom. Should, being the key word here. Crane boom AD. Crane rails. That should be working if I'm correct. Maybe I've done something wrong, but we'll see later on. Let's just see what else we have. So we have the electrics connected. We also have a little toilet in here, which has got some lights and little locks, so you can lock the door while you're in here. Nice new door also, another nice new door. And then looks like we have the engine room, also very nicely detailed. We have a few different readouts and things. What do we have over here? So we have engine room lights. We also have a generator, manual control starter, generator power breaker. So we'll get that turned on. So jet engine, okay. Interesting choice. I'm guessing obviously for maximum power, jet engine is a good way to go. So let's just close that off. And let's head, because there's nothing else really here. It's got a little cooker, even that lights up, which is quite nice. And let's now see if this will actually work. See, this still doesn't operate, which is very interesting and why that doesn't work. Winch up and down, does that work? No, it doesn't either. Interesting. Okay, let's carry on seeing what else we have. So we'll get into the helm here. We have some different lights. So for our masts, we have proper navigation lights, which look good. Power spotlights, beacon on off. We have a throttle, autopilot, switch to cameras. We have a throttle lever. We have electronics, motors, cool. Horn, helm light, instruments, probably need on. Port flares, starboard flares. We have torque, so like a radio system there, megaphone. We have a little radar. We have a map screen. We also have another radar and locate 400 kilometers. Okay, so that's for your beacon stuff. Okay, cool enough. Water cannon in the front. Nice, that works really well. Independent engine control, no. Starboard modes at up and down, port modes WS, and then steer. Okay, so we should be able to just go and... Ooh, that is quick. Turning very nicely. It's got a ton of torque on it. I guess that's good for a tugboat. All of a sudden, just like whoop, and then goes. The top speed is not okay. It's good for a tugboat, but with that amount of acceleration, I was expecting it to like really go quite more. You also have starboard motor. Okay. You can use up and down with. Interesting. Okay, really nice. Lovely dials and everything going along there. We obviously got our different throttles. You got controls there for your water cannons. As I said, I'm still not 100%. Okay, that's probably why the crane wasn't working, because I didn't turn it on. Let's just go and kill the throttle lever. Let's just go and bring it down here. Nice little beeping. Oh, I don't want to go in reverse. I want to just stop. Okay, I'm guessing 0.7 is fine. Let's try this crane now. So crane on, there we go. Okay, so you can then go and move it. Nice, you can move it in and out. So if you need to move any cargo on your back deck. And then you can also, if I'm correct, we can go and rotate it like that. So you can actually bring it into the water and then drop it down so you can pick up any cargo you need to. Turn your Maggle on now and then go and bring it back in again. Ah, that's nice. That's a nice design for a crane. It's very clean, very simple. Nothing, you don't have to extend and mess around with a whole bunch of things. It just works really well. That's a lovely creation. Really, really nice creation, and a very strong one to start this episode off with. Really, really nice. Works extremely well. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the next one we have is the British Border Force Interceptor, and this is done by Reckless Fisher Guy, if I'm correct. Looks really good to start off with. We obviously have the Border Force Interceptor. It looks like some water cannons there, a ton of paint blocks. It looks like a new hatch. We also have flares, radios, and some speakers and things there, which is quite nice. We also have some maggles on the side, so I'm guessing that would be for locking onto a creation when you're tailing up to it or going up to it. Nice clean hull design shape here. Yeah, really nice so far. So let's go and jump on. Looks like we have a refueling and a recharging option on either side. It's a pity this sits underneath the waterline. I would have liked to have seen that a little bit higher, but that's fine. Cargo mags, let's go and get in, because the problem is there. We just let water in. Interior lights, brightness up and down. That's quite nice. You can obviously change the brightness there. Let's go and get down and see what else we have. So we have a nice little engine room in here. Looks like we got obviously a tank. You can see the tank in there. We also have all your different controls things. Turn off power. Let's go and get back up there and see what else we have. Oh, what was that? Okay, some hidden equipment in the floor. Nice feature. Let's go and close that door. Some more passenger seats on either side. Looks like we have a navigator and a captain. Let's go into the front. Looks like just a medical bed, equipment, and yeah, one medical bed and one sleeping bed, and some equipment. And that actually can take you onto the front deck, which is quite nice. You can go and you can't actually use the ladder, but you can go and jump. Actually, no, because you can't. Can we use the ladder? Radar. Can you use the ladder? No. Can't really use the ladder because that door goes and glitches in between the ladder. Oh well, that's fine. You can still pretty much jump up there. Cool. Let's see. Navigator seat. We have flares, fire flare, distress, radar map, warning, high power draw. That's not good. Radio power. Oops. Let's go and script error. Zoom in and out doesn't work. Center. It doesn't change anything either. Transmit radio on. That's interesting. That's so just an error. Yeah, a big error on that one. That's unfortunate. It's not good. We have autopilot on off, disable, fail safe, activates when leaving cabin. Okay, so that's like a dead man switch. Ready grappling hook, fire grappling hook. Where's grappling hook? Did anyone else see a grappling hook around here? I didn't. Oh well. Radio grappling hook, work in progress. Does that mean it's not on the ship yet. I could be wrong. Was that meant to be on the side? Honestly, I don't know. Throttle will drain battery if below 0. This one. Bow spotlight, nav lights, patrol lights. Okay, so some nice little patrol lights there. Let's go and turn that off. Don't want to kill the throttle. And let's get it on. So let's try this, check this now. So that is working, so that's the weather. Let's try and get our... That's still not working, okay. Fair enough. Throttle. Get it boosted up. Let's see how this thing handles. So now it's above the water at the back, which is fine. Turns well, it's very stable. Fast mode. Sure. Nice little, yeah, nice speed. What are we getting? 60 knots. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. It's very stable. Works really well. Ooh, okay, and until you turn. Okay, so it had a little bit of a hiccup there. That's fine. It's still doing quite well. I didn't see... Was there any controls for the water cannon? So there's the fire grappling hook. That can't be the water cannon. Can it? No. So we're still going straight. That's fine. I'm not really worried about the autopilot because I'm sure that's going to work. But I didn't see... Does he... okay, so he has on this side got the fire turrets on either side there. Those seem like they're working. I'm just going to go and kill the throttle here. Cool. Yep, those are both working as expected. Nice. Cool. Nice little creation. Pity about that one screen isn't working, and then secondly is it's a little bit low in the water at the back, but overall, yeah, a really cool creation. Let's go and move on to the next one, and the next one we have is the PB105 done by Pixel. Now this is really tiny. It looks actually really interesting. I love the different paint scheme he's got going on with a little police here. He's got some paint blocks going on there. Really quite nice and actually really tiny. It's only about what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hull-wise, only about 6, and then once you obviously take the deck out, it's only, yeah, it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 or 5 there. That's really nice. So it seems like everything is above the water. Great. It's got a little, a little gun on the side there, which is good. I'm guessing that's a recharging, and we got some seats here at the back. We also have, looks like a light in there, heater. We have toggle. Okay, I don't know what that does. Lock hatch. Okay, we have a door here. Oh wow, this has even got a little bit of interior, so it's got some equipment in here. Nice. I wonder if we then went that change. Okay, so there's just some equipment in there. Okay, fair enough. It doesn't actually open up the full away, and I don't actually know how I'm going to get out of here, to be honest. I think let's jump in that seat. Yeah. Okay, let's close that. Can we close that? There we go. Okay, cool. Nice. I mean, I wasn't expecting to see a little bit of an interior. We have outside lights, interior lights, and a start. Let's jump on that seat. So some front lights, and then a little back deck light there. Okay, very nice. Change gear. Nothing else really. Start. Let's get our throttle lever up. Start again. Okay. Map display, very useful. Sub tank. Okay, I'm not sure what the sub tank does. And then heaters. Can this go quicker? It looks fine. That put me into reverse. Okay, so really nice creation, just a little bit slow. I don't think I missed anything. We got the start on, we got the lights on, we got the throttle up full, we got change gear on, sub tank. So I'm guessing that's just like a secondary tank, to be honest. Yeah, and that's pretty much about it. I really like the creation. I was expecting it to be quicker. Maybe I did something a little bit wrong there, but you guys will let me know in the comments. But really cool creation. I love the design of it. Let's go and move on to the next one. And the next one we have is a creation done by President Donald Trump. This is a Canadian Coast Guard boat. It looks really cool. Very different design from what we're used to and obviously what we're expecting. So it looks like he's got a big fan here at the back, or a big rotor. And quite a squarish design, so almost like a hovercrafty kind of boat. Let's just try and jump up. So it looks like we have scuba gear. Okay, some hidden scuba gear, a little windshield at the front there. We also have a door to get in. Okay, that's not a good sign straight away, knowing that there is water in here, but okay, fair enough, we'll close that off. So what have we got going on? So we have just some seating, we've got some equipment here, and that's pretty much about it at the back. I'm guessing why this is leaking is he's got custom windows. They look amazing, I have to admit that. They look really cool, but they leak. They're not sealed, so there's water in here. Oh wow, what just happened? Okay, so we have radio operator here. So just a simple radio, it looks like. And then we have pilot seat. And then this comes up. So we got spotlight control, GPS, we got forward heater, cabin lights, navigation lights, engine throttle, starter. Okay. Starter, so our radio's on there. Can we get some cabin lights? Fantastic. Navigation lights. Our fans are going at the back. Cool. So this is a GPS. This is high beam, spotlight. Okay. Spotlight left and right, up and down. Cool. Pretty much everything you need. And then throttle. Do I need to use that? Yeah, I do. Cruise mode. This will override throttle. Amphibious mode. This will override throttle. Okay. Change the blade pitch. Okay. So let's go and get our throttle up. No, sorry, that was turn off. Let's go and throttle up. Okay, we're going. Whoa, we're picking up some speed here. Nice, okay. So actually we're gonna get the throttle down a little bit. Nice, works really well. So we can put it in cruise mode. So that just keeps us going at the speed we're going at, I guess. And then we can turn it into amphibious mode. So I'm guessing that will be enough to get us out of the water. I could be wrong. I'm just trying to think what the difference is between... Oh, okay, so I just saw what happened there. So when you put it in amphibious mode, you get these little skis underneath, which obviously help us on land. So we'll test it out. Obviously, it's not part of the challenge to make it amphibious, but it's a cool feature that he's added on. I can give him some couple extra points here and there. But let's just go and test it out on land. I think this is going to work fine, yeah, because he's got sleds on it. It works almost 100% fine. Interesting to see how he was doing the cooling. Let's get it throttle up a bit. And then we'll take it off amphibious mode. That's a very interesting way he's done it with the skis there. I've never seen that done before. But yeah, really cool looking creation. Very different. A little bit wary of the water being inside here, but it looks really cool. And very out of the box in terms of a river patrol boat or river all-purpose multitasking boat. Great, let's go and move on to the next one. And the next one we have is the RS-166, and this is done by Chris Olsen. Now straight away, really nice looking boat. I love the design of it. The hull looks really nice. It's definitely got a beautiful stance. It's pretty much got, ooh, that's a custom light there. Okay, I've never seen one of those before. I actually want to go check that out. Yeah, he's modded a spotlight. It looks very unusual, but at the same time, very cool. Nice, so he looks like he's got some mooring lights on either side, another one at the front here. Around the back, it seems like we have connectors for magnets and things. Maggles, winching, maggle, same. Oh, sorry, what did that say? Keep closed at sea, okay. So I'm guessing that's just access down to the engine room if need be. And I'm guessing another one over there. Okay, cool. Nice little rope here. We have some cameras. Nothing else really as far as I can see. So we've got a monitor. I'm guessing we need some power. So hold on. Passenger seats, captain, first officer. So autopilot, switch light modes, wheel signal, monitor. I'm guessing we need some power somewhere. Hold on. On monitors there. Oh, hey, there we go. That's why. We got all these controls above us here. So exterior, wheelhouse, engines. We get the power on for that. We got tons of screens. So VHF. Okay, so that's a radio. Got emergency lights. Ooh, very nice. We'll leave those on. We have deck lights, aft deck lights, bow deck lights, bow work lights, nav towing. And nav running. Get Rav running on because we're not towing. We have engine ignition. Need that. Engine ignition. I don't know what these screens are for because I haven't seen anything that does anything, but let's just check here. So we have monitor for that, looks like just a map. Okay. Wheelhouse lights. Switch light mode. Okay. Autopilots. Cool. Switch. Okay, so let's get these. Radar. Monitor. There we go. Okay, so it looks like we have different camera feeds that we can see. And then, yeah, so we can just switch the camera feeds here. Okay, I'm still not sure what this one does over there. I didn't see any buttons to turn. Oh yeah, that's radio. Okay, so radio, and then you have beacon locator. I don't know what that one does. Okay, so another radio. Okay, so now we know what all these little screens do. Cool, let's test it out. What is that? Manual release emergency shot. Okay. Let's go test it out. Very nice and clean start there. Actually, I'm going to get some of these lights off just to help us. So get all these work lights off. Cool. That is very, very smooth. How does it turn? Turns really nicely. Look at that, it's got like a little bit of a skid action in the water. That is really clean. It's done a really great job with that. It's nice and quick too. Bow thruster left and right, activates it. Cool. Starboard throttle. That is really clean. It's got autopilot system which also works. Nice. That is a beautiful ship or boat. It's nice and clean. It's not too big. It's not lagging at all. Just works really cool, and it's got a really nice turning feature to it using those water jets at the back. Yeah, but absolutely gorgeous. So a nice one to end part 1 off with these 5 creations that we've just checked out. Yeah, really great job with these submissions. So that's it for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and keep an eye out for the final part where we test out the remaining top 5 creations and announce the winner of this challenge. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it entertaining and informative as always, and we'll see you in the next one.